Hi and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today we're going to talk about what to do if you come over to your grill and you press the button and the grill doesn't light up. We're going to press the button here and you don't hear any noise whatsoever. Usually you'll hear like a clicking type noise in the grill itself, which means that you're getting spark to the igniter to light the propane, or in this case here, the gas that's in the unit itself. So don't overlook such a simple thing as the igniter itself could be defective, or even it could be a bad battery. So as you can see, this unit here is really not that old, so I have a feeling it's probably just going to be a bad battery that's just not good enough to spark any longer. So if you look around someplace in the unit itself, you'll find the battery or the igniter assembly itself with a battery inside of it. So let's take a look and see where it is, and we're going to replace it, and hopefully it'll take care of it. Okay, so before you do anything, you want to come up underneath here and check your wires to make sure that nothing is broken, that everything looks intact as far as you can see, which they do. Make sure your contacts are on. They haven't popped off by accident. Sometimes putting the grill cover on, you may hit it and knock it off, but they're all tight. So we know that all of the wires that are connected, that are supposed to be connected. Now obviously these wires here run up into a igniter or underneath the grill itself to ignite the fuel. So you want to just visually look at that to make sure that that looks good too. And then we're going to go ahead and throw that battery in, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, now this grill is made by Weber, so most of the grills are all basically the same, whether it's Weber or whatever other brand you have. If it has electronic spark on it, it's going to be the same thing. You'll have the battery, and then you'll also have the igniter unit itself and the box that generates the spark. So whatever brand you have, look around. It may not be in the exact same location, but if you follow your wires, it will ultimately lead to the electronic ignition point, so you can replace the battery, whether it's the AA, a AAA, or whatever battery you have. Make sure you use the correct one. All right. Usually you'll find the igniter itself. You'll find a cable up inside there. You see all those cables up inside here. Usually that's a pretty good indication of where your igniter assembly will be. So let's take a look up underneath here and see. Sometimes it could be hidden up underneath in here, but it's not. But if you look right over here, you can see that there's a little box right over here, and it has wires connected to it in here, and inside here is where your battery is. So what you would do is just unscrew this piece here, take it out, just like that. Don't lose anything. Sometimes it'll pop out and the spring may come out, or if the spring doesn't come out, you may lose the washer. We take our battery out like this. Remember the way that you took it out? The positive side here was inside like that, so that's the way we're going to put it back in. All right, we're going to run inside now, grab a battery, and then we'll put it back together. Okay, so again, it doesn't matter what brand battery you use, and I'm not pushing one battery over another, but this is the particular brand that I'm going to use here. We just put the battery in this way here as it came out. Remember, the positive was on the inside, and remember in the back right over here, you see that little line there? That just means the negative. We're going to put it on here like this, screw it on. It's only plastic, so don't over tighten it. Okay? Now we'll turn our grill on, and I already heard a light up. Listen. You hear it? So now it's sparking the way it's supposed to be. All right, so don't overlook such a simple thing as just a defective battery. Sometimes it's something so simple as just replacing the battery will take care of your problem, especially if the unit has been sitting over the winter and you're starting it up for the summertime for the first time. But batteries can fail at any point, so if you're not sure if it's been changed recently or if you don't have the spark being produced the way it's supposed to be, throw a battery in. It's a cheap piece, and it beats having to change anything else. The other possibilities of failures could be broken wires, because sometimes wires have a tendency to be broken. If the wires are not broken and the battery is good, then it could be that unit itself, that piece underneath here that I was telling you about. That's what produces the spark to make it jump that gap underneath the hood. Underneath the grill here, to get it to ignite. All right, but that's such an easy repair. Don't overlook it. Just change the battery and you should be in good shape. All right, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.